This place, okay?
Okay. Amazing.
Great, thank you. Very nice.
Someone see them twice.
Слава Україні!
Друзі, щоб вшанувати пам'ять тих, хто поліг.
I will not understand you, without translation.
В культурі, мистецтві, науці. І
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Mayor, Minister, Neela Raresh, and you, the people of, young people of Lviv. It's such a great pleasure to be here tonight for this opening celebration of the European Capital of Youth. And the first thing I want to say is well done to this city of Lviv for hosting the first for being the first Ukrainian city to host this title. On top of that, you have done this under very brutal circumstances, and your pursuit under such tough conditions is absolutely impressive. You have shown your resilience, you have shown your courage, and you have shown your commitment, and for that you deserve a huge congratulations. You bravely continue to work with the young people of Ukraine who have also fallen victim of this unprovoked aggression. Earlier today with the mayor and with the deputy mayor, I paid my respects to some of them and honored their memories. And I can say I have been deeply touched by what I saw at the Micallef cemetery. It's thanks to their determination, their effort, and their creativity, coupled with yours, of course, that you so much deserve this title of European Capital of Youth. You will not be broken, and together we will continue to work relentlessly for a better future. A better future for Europe, a better future for Ukraine, and a better future for Ukraine in the European Union. My friends, not easy, but move. I absolutely love the motto that has been chosen for the 2025 European Capital of Youth. I think it's very fitting, not just for the Ukrainian reality, but also as an inspiration for the rest of us. This is your vision for the future, for our shared future, a vision grounded in hope and in resilience. The title of the European Youth Capital presents us with an opportunity to strengthen our commitment for young people, to provide them opportunities that are designed to empower them, to enhance their participation, and to boost your city's European identity. In the years since Lviv's nomination, the situation in Ukraine has dramatically changed, for young people especially. Many young people's plans for the future were put on hold. Many had expected to be heading to university, to further their education or to start working. But instead they enlisted to defend Ukraine, to defend its values and your way of life. They are fighting not just for Ukraine, they are fighting for Europe every day. This is a great sacrifice made by Ukrainians, young and old, to secure a brighter future. And the solidarity shown to your fellow Ukrainians here in Lviv is nothing short of impressive. The same solidarity which is a core European value, a value upon which the European Union is founded, alongside fundamental rights such as the freedom of speech and democracy. These are values that the EU remains committed to defending, and promoting in candidate countries, in Ukraine and beyond, along the path towards membership. In all our work, in all this work, we strongly believe that youth and the young people are a central priority. Our efforts have been stepped up in this field to enable young people to have their say on our future. As European Commissioner, I have proudly led a series of youth dialogues between young people and European Commissioners on topics ranging from sport to inclusion as well as culture, as well as the role that young people can play in safeguarding Europe's peace and security. From these exchanges and the latest Eurobarometer surveys, it is clear that peace and global security are a top concern for young Europeans. 30% of young Europeans cite conflict, instability, and the erosion of democracy as their biggest worry when thinking about the future. Therefore, to ensure that young people's views are systematically taken into account, especially in the design of our policy and our legislation, we in the European Commission have rolled out a youth check. This is key to ensure that your views, young people's views, are reflected in issues that affect your future, and to make sure that you have a chance to guide the direction that we take. In all this, we have some very powerful tools at our disposal to engage with young people. One of the most powerful ones, which Nela has also referred to, is the European Solidarity Corps. When Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine began, this program was quickly mobilized to support displaced Ukrainians in the European Union. Through this, we have provided relief for people displaced by armed conflict and people affected by natural and man-made disasters. For many young Europeans, it was an opportunity to support displaced Ukrainians in the European Union. We have had around 10 projects that received around 3 million euro, enabling volunteers' humanitarian efforts for displaced Ukrainians. Alongside this, we also have our Erasmus Plus program, through which we've had youth capacity building projects involving Ukraine and Ukrainians, with a significant investment. This funding is supporting innovative projects like PACT, a project that empowered youth workers to address mental health challenges through psychological first aid and art therapy, supporting young people in coping with the trauma of war, with displacement, and with economic struggles. So, dear friends, together, our efforts are helping to give hope to young Ukrainians for a brighter future, to equip our union and our youth with the tools to be ready for the future. At the same time, we want a stronger role for youth, for us, for young people, in shaping these actions. Lviv's title, your title, as European Capital of Youth, will undoubtedly help cement this message. As young people, we are the key to Ukraine and Europe's future. I very much look forward to following Lviv throughout this year. I will be watching very closely, and I'm sure I will learn a lot from you. I will follow your discussions on the role of young people for security in the Youth Security Forum. I will be very interested in the best volunteering practices coming out of the Biennale of volunteering and the enriching experiences such as those of the Congress of European Youth Capitals. And the next time I come to Lviv, I will be very interested in the urban development projects that have come out of the Urban Festival. From Lviv and from the young people in Lviv, we can learn how to make the future safer, more prosperous by working together. Again, Lviv, thank you very much, congratulations, and well done.
Thank you.
ви розуміли, декілька років під час війни всіх. І от сьогодні приїхали комісар, сьогодні і уваги, і грошей. Тому кожен з вас може дійсно щось. Для мене точили мої колеги. Вже йдуть. Тобто йдуть, гості.
Wow, 10 years ago? No.
Okay.
The play or the reality of war, it was totally different. So I had just joined the Foreign Office, and it never crossed my mind that I would be European Commissioner 10 years later.
So you truly can say that.
And then taking the next steps in Europe.
So right now we know a lot of business everybody here, so you're using social media.
Nowadays, the time that I was preparing to take up this office, you know, I reduced a lot.
Here, while you are waiting for your chance to have a question, so it will be 1 minute.
When it faces the toughest circumstances, people here stand tall, people here stay strong. In times, I mean, you try to achieve something. You fall, but you learn from it. The most important thing is that from every tough situation you learn something, and then you move ahead. You go past it, you try again, and every time you will be closer to what you want to achieve.
Forward, everything forward. So please, right now it's up to you. So please raise your hand, and I'll come to you with a microphone, and so.
What books do you suggest to read for youths who want to gain success in the future? Thank you.
Books, you said? Oh, there are so many. I like to read autobiographies a lot, taking inspiration from many people in all walks of life. If I had to name one, I would say I read excerpts. I wouldn't say read all of it. The Bible.
Second, please.
Related to education, related to sport and management, and then we have a little.
Maybe last question, because we have to start everything in operating time. Please.
Ukrainian culture in the future.
The last part of the question?
Spread and influence Ukrainian culture.
It's important that you keep Ukrainian tradition alive. That involves, you know, literature, it involves performing arts, theater.
Thanks. So we just today also have one more very important here issue which you have to do. And you know what? You have to make on the photo. But finally, very important issue is for everybody who are here. On example, Oleg, Maria, please. Can you join us? Колись, коли хто стоїть позаду, будь ласка, долучайтеся. Роман зараз має чудо робили. До речі, навіть не прекрасно. Ми будемо зробити на десерт.